it was kind of mad. He came in on a mad
Came
thing
in
still.
edge, didn't it?
And man could feel the energy was off.
And I told him, but I'm saying, but only when it all died down, we got the train. Then he was normal. I'm like, that's your element.
Yeah, he needs to be normal, man. Yeah, he was moving crazy,
I
bro.
said, you saw a 10-second clip of drag man off a whole sauce, man. I was like, raw. But I said to him, like, I'm going to say something rhetorical because I already know the answer. He was like, what? I said, after you saw that 10-second clip, did you go watch the full video? I was like, say less. No. I was supposed to say, I was like, say less, bro. So I get it, innit? I understand. You know what I said, bro.
Bow! Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the YouTube and subscribe. We're back on the Spotify's. So if you don't know, you can listen to this audio and Apple Music, because we've been doing better on the Apple Podcast. I didn't realize that Apple Podcast, more people are listening to Apple Podcast than ever. So shout out to all the Apple Podcast listeners. You know what I'm saying? Great for you. If you haven't, make sure you get tickets to the live event. We're having another live event end of this month. Yes, another one. Every month we're gonna keep doing this. This time it's on a Sunday. Yeah, on a Sunday, so people can't complain. It's more dated. End, bro. End of this month. End of next month, basically.
Oh, so no, I think it's September because
No.
Right. I was like, wait, what?
Because they take the event
I was
today.
like, what?
No, next month, October.
Right,
So the end of October. And the website, the flyer should come up here.
Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sunday, yeah?
it's a Sunday, bro. So back again, you know where it is. I'm with the craziest, wildest co-host in the world.
You should know by now. So, but these days it's a bit different, fam. Yeah, 6 foot 4 chocolate is a mad thing, fam. That's running it, yeah. Yeah, AKA hide your baby mum, fam. Yeah, we're out here, fam. We're doing this.
Listen, hide your baby.
Hide it, fam.
Hey, this guy's
Like man's digging this winter, fam. What do you mean?
Alright, so listen, peoples. We're back. And you know what, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We have to talk on what was going through your mind last week's episode when it was kicking off? What was going through your mind at that moment?
I was calm the whole time, to be fair. But I deep bro's energy from early. I knew that's why I was like, bro. Come on, I was like, but at the time, obviously, they wouldn't need to interject because I'm saying if you was going off, he was defending it. But I'm like, the room was just mad, innit? So that's why when it all blew over and I spoke to bro on the level, that's why it just sort of just got like de-escalated quick. Because it was never that, but it's funny. Do you know what? I learned one thing, yeah?
What?
That when someone's off, or like they're moving a bit erratic, or like man's buzzed off something, yeah? I'm thinking, bro, is that how I look? Kind of thing. Because you really can't see what energy you're putting out there when you're a bit off, you know? I'm like, that's how it looks. Because he just came and sat down, and man was convinced, like, man, a scum. He just came in with that, and I've never seen him in my life. I'm thinking, bro, like, what's wrong with Donny, boy?
So what, you felt the energy
As soon as he walked in the room.
Yeah.
As soon as he walked in the room, he came and sat down, he just had that look like it's almost like these lot finally got to see him kind of thing. Like came out on smoke. Like not be smoke, but just like, yeah, these lot. So it's almost like he came in like this. Yeah. These like, you know what I mean? Like and that was the case though. He came in like, yeah, wait. So the moment man spoke about something, he's like, you see, that's what you are. I'm like, rah, man.
The energy went crazy when man said you're all women haters. Because I was baffed.
Everyone was baffed. Everyone in the group was like, huh? Based on what, bro? Like, man, we just talking about life. But again, it was the vid that it already came with that video. I'm convinced. Now let the man say something to confirm my thoughts about them. But what about women?
That's crazy because I feel like nobody should ever judge anyone on presumptions until you meet someone and you connect to them. Like the room was nice because even like I was watching the playback, yeah, and you three was having a nice conversation. Yeah. So you, Ben, and Jordan was having a nice conversation.
Yeah.
But Donald sat there on his phone.
So I say you like moving off.
And in a room full of, you know how Rare Hub is, yeah? Rare Hub's like a place where man vibe, innit?
Of course.
Like, even like a dusty thing will be in there, man. Man will still vibe.
Of course.
Man will bust joke, man will laugh, man's always got that vibe to us. So when someone's in the room and they're not kind of vibing, man can feel it from early because man's used to like good energy around them.
It's real. The room just went cold off one Donny. That's what I said. One bad apple brews a bunch, bro.
Yeah. But I'm happy at the end that it was resolved in the sense like that he got to understand us, and because you know it's kind of mad, yeah. Like everybody gave him like their 2 cents, and it's mad when you're looking from the outside in,
Of course.
because it's like there has to be some truth to what everyone's saying, because everyone's saying it.
It's they're at the same thing but different ways, isn't it?
Does that make sense? Yeah, that was mad.
It got resolved though.
That's the most important thing.
And then we shot for like 2 hours after that.
Yeah, that was conflict resolution.
And you know what's funny, right when it happened, yeah, conflict resolution, when I tapped it in, like conflict, like that's actually quite deep, you know? Like the actual breakdown of it. It's like you might read it, yeah, but when you deal with real life conflict, that shit's hard to resolve, bro.
Yeah.
Because someone's got to be here, someone's got to be there. If both men meet here, it's just smoke in it. So someone's got to be like almost like concede to what someone's saying. But if no one concedes, it's mad. But it helped that other man was here because it was much more easy to digest what I'm saying because I wasn't the person he had the issue with. But if like you're trying to say it, you think no, he's just saying it because I had an issue with him. So why did I listen to you when I got an issue with you? But someone else goes, oh, bro, he's right. Be like, oh shit, am I? You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit different, isn't it, when you got someone else there?
Conflict resolution is something that I think that a lot of people don't even have nowadays.
Facts.
I don't think a lot of people even think about it, even do it, because it's like it's not a big thing for a lot of people.
Nah.
For me personally, I feel like that situation could have went real left.
Of course.
If we, like for me personally, because I know myself better than anyone knows. So I just knew that wasn't like a healthy scenario. I actually, you know, sometimes I go home and I'm like, I should deal with that better. You know, but I just feel like in certain situations, there's no way of dealing with something unless you're in the situation. You know, everybody says I would have dealt with it like this, like that, like that.
Easy to say,
but when you're not in that situation, you don't know how you're gonna feel and how someone's gonna make you feel.
Does
that make sense? So it's like I always tell people, man, you never know how you're gonna feel until you're actually in the situation. Yeah. That's it.
But to be fair, I was completely on the side, non-biased in the sense that everyone saw that your tone going into the podcast is always where it needs to be. Like we had a sort of a nice conversation, like reminiscing about the back in the day and like back early 2000s. So like there was no type of animosity or any type of, you know what? Like we was all completely unaware of his agenda. That's why no one got it.
Yeah.
He's like, huh? What's he talking about?
Facts.
No one got it.
Facts.
So I'm saying, in that situation, I don't believe you. Like when you say, "Oh, some people go home and reflect." But in that situation, like when you deep it, your reaction doesn't mean you're the aggressor because you wasn't seeking anything.
Yeah,
like,
I was on peace. I was on peace.
You was on peace. So explain yourself.
Yeah.
Explain yourself. That's what you say to him.
Yeah. That's what I actually said. I said, no, I said, everyone, wait, explain yourself, bro.
What do you mean?
And I was really calm about it as well. Which
time.
really, I was surprised in myself, because I'd be like, wow, what are you talking shit
for time.
Shut up, man. And then move forward, you know what I'm saying?
No, for time.
I didn't even say it, so it's like, it was like, man was like getting that.
Probing, boy.
Yeah, and then it's like, he was getting me more and more, because I'm trying to have a conversation, then at the same time, I'm like, alright, cool, how do I introduce other people into this to make it like a good conversation,
right?
To make it fruitful, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's good content. Bro, Don wasn't letting me do that, bro. Nope, don't let him speak. Nope, I want to speak. Cutting man off, talking over man.
It became personal.
And then I was like, okay, so this is where we're at now. So I'm like, alright, cool. And that's where it got to wherever it got. But you know what, in life, yeah, I think him and himself, I feel, because he went deep. He was telling us everything about like his personal life.
Yeah.
So like, when you really get to understand people, you get where they're coming from.
Of course.
But I could have never known that unless he's told me that. Does it make sense?
This is it. But by then it's too late normally.
It's too late.
You can't come on that. And I think it was the assumptions and just even the fact that he was convinced I knew the video was on about. I had no idea what it was on about. I was like, I said, I don't follow you, you don't follow me. I've never tagged you in anything. I was like, how? I don't know what you're talking about. But he was convinced that I know what you're talking about. So I'm trying to say, this is how far his mind was. You know what he did? I'm like, huh? It's like someone coming. It's like someone coming.
The girl catch you cheating.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
I'm like, no, I really need you to break down what it said. It's like it came over. It's like someone came over and said, you did it. I'm like, huh? Give me context. What are you talking about? The video, bro. Release 8 a day. What video? And he goes, I got it on my phone. Yeah, you don't have to go on your phone. I don't know what you're talking about. And the one played it, I was like, yeah, like I said that shit. What? Like I wasn't hiding away from it. I just genuinely needed what the fuck you talking about. And as I'm trying to say, like it's dangerous when you're doing. I think if you approach anyone or go into any situation with, I'm just convinced they're abuser or they're not, without even knowing anything, like being so judgmental about someone you don't know. So it's almost like, you remember that fucking Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing? There are a lot of women like, Johnny did it. Before he even spoke a word, a woman can convince herself he did it. Because women can't be wrong. Like, so
think in their head that we hate women when it's actually
the opposite.
We love women. That's the reason why we even do a podcast, even mention them. If man didn't love women, we'd be talking about all kinds of weird stuff. But you see them road dukes that don't love women, bro. All they talk about is guns, gangs, and violence.
It's a bit different, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care about nothing to do with women. Fuck women. You hear them talk about women, that's a negative light. And that might sound misogynistic. As for us, I feel like we put women on game and put men on game. I feel like we're the leaders of like the forefront of putting people on game. But what I've realised, and this is what I've realised, a lot of women will hate us for what we say is because it resonates with them. What we're saying to you, it feels like an attack because you do exactly what we say.
Of course.
So that's why it feels, you feel a way. The only time you can feel something is if something's for you. If a girl said men ain't shit, would you feel any way?
Like, keep scrolling, fam.
Oh, all men are abusers, would you care?
No, okay, cool. No problem, man.
And the thing is, yeah, there's a woman on TikTok called Drew something, Alpha or something. This woman, all she does is takes men's content and do reaction videos.
Oh, that's it?
And cusses them.
Solely?
Yeah. I do what she does, but I get backlash for it.
Yeah, of course, because women can do no wrong. Yeah.
Do you know how messed up that
double
is?
standards, isn't it?
Proper double
Yeah,
standards.
you know what I mean?
And that's where we need to start curving this because we're getting to an era when the youngers are growing up and they're not having it. They're seeing it for what it is and they're standing up for themselves. And that's why they wanted to cancel people like Andrew Tate because they didn't want men to have a voice. So he was like the voice of a lot of youngsters that was feeling what he was feeling. And a lot of men in general.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you know, they couldn't let him have too much influence. So I believe when you get to a certain level of influence, but he wasn't just like talking about women in that.
Everything,
he
money,
about the government, about certain
the Matrix,
things.
money, depression.
Bro, he was talking about some deep stuff, bro.
For real.
Like he changed a lot of men's mindset for the better.
Yeah, I like
whether they like that or not.
Yeah, I mean needed that because I think if you didn't see one video of him tomorrow, yeah, like man will still remember all the things he said and it will still stand. And someone will carry on that legacy, man. Someone will carry it on just from that. There might have been guys who saw him and think I want to start a podcast now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably was.
And I feel like after Kevin Samuels died, he kind of picked up the buck.
Right away as well.
Because if Kevin Samuels never died, Andrew Tate wouldn't be that big. It would have been Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, true.
They would have cancelled Kevin. He was too big. He was too rich, bro.
Yeah, but he only dealt with sort of the dilemmas between men and women specifically. Like, and he didn't go Matrix and government. He wasn't there.
Okay, I see.
Like, his own lane was that,
Yeah.
so it would have been hard to cancel him. Though.
Yeah, because they don't care about that.
They don't
You know
care.
when you're exposing us
Yeah.
on a big scale, like what? You talk about the government. What? One of us slaves. What do you mean? Yeah.
The system, prison. He went in. I said, boy, they would have tried to cancel him, but my man's back now anyway. My man's back because you can't hold the good man down, fam.
But I feel like they did kind of like hinder.
Yeah.
And I say hinder because it's not real, innit? They hindered some of his like progression. So, and I feel like that's what majority of times they do on these sites, man. Because I feel like I've been blocked on TikTok for a whole week, bro. But I was blocked because I was getting abused, bro, and I defended myself. Imagine me defending myself, and then I had to come off to Instagram. Instagram, I ain't got a big following, so it's like it is what it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But like, it's funny because people are abusing me, women per se, and I just defended myself. A woman made a mad comment. I got onto all of them, and this is the thing with a lot of double standards. Yeah, like never throw stones at a glass house. Meaning that if you start cussing someone and they start cussing you back, expect the worst of cusses.
Hold it.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta hold it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's life. I know I'm not gonna pick a fight with someone if I'm not willing to bleed out to death. That's just me. So it's like the women should know the same thing. Like if you're gonna start trouble with someone and that person goes a step too far, then you should have known you should never pick that fight with that person.
Mhm.
Always keep your distance and know yourself,
Mm.
and stay away from causing trouble that you're not willing to die for. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion.
Well, you have, well, but yeah, but I don't think. I think a lot of like just people in general here. If you're gonna get into a conflict or an issue or even an altercation with someone who you know is about shit, unless you're willing to meet them there, just allow it from the jump. Don't even engage in something you know my man's gonna take it there. And when my man takes it there, and my man's wrecking your whole shit, and then you try to wave the white flag, no, too late for that talk down.
Way too late.
Don't come with that white flag talk down.
Way
You
too
said for man, and you draw a man out. I'm here now. What's going on? Like, and I think that's not. Like I said, I think people just. It's like what's that saying? I never. Yeah, like from 50 Cent when he says, "I never want the problem, but when there's a problem, there's no problem." You know what I mean? So it's like I never want it, but if you want it, I got you. But man don't sit around wanting problems. Like it's not part of my day, bro.
Yeah.
You know that?
No, but that's generally me. I mind my own business. I'm in my own world. If you see me alive, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Mhm.
And I feel like a lot of people don't know how to leave other people alone. They antagonize them, and then when they get a reaction from them, they say, "Oh, why are you reacting like that?"
Gaslight.
That's gaslighting, bro.
Yeah.
Classic lady move, bro.
And then personally gaslighted you claim I didn't, but then, and you thinking, but you just got me. I ain't talking to no one else, bro. It's just me and you. Who got me there? What, myself? Like what? I got mad off nothing. No, like you kept baiting, man. You kept poking, man, and then man reacting. What you did? I hate that shit, man.
So I feel like that needs to stop, man, because it's not good for people's mental health, like on their side, not on mine. Because bro, I can take it there. I can go as low as low as low. I can go low.
Of course.
But the thing is, I don't like to be on that low vibration. So I'm saying, so like for me personally, a week away from TikTok showed me how toxic TikTok really is. I just want to post vids now and just keep it stepping because number one, they're trying to take my account away from me. I can see it, they're saying account warnings, blah blah blah, all this
All the time.
all this weird stuff. They're taking down videos that other people are allowed to do, but they're not letting me do. Yeah. They're doing bare weird stuff to me. You know, blocking that account, blocking this account. They're doing weird stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting me have my voice and my opinion. And you know, I feel like they're trying to condition us. You don't realize TikTok tries to condition people, meaning that it's a Chinese app, bro. And when it comes to Chinese stuff, bro, they know what they're doing, bro. Don't ever get it twisted. So I generally feel like they know that by trying to control what man says or how man says it is a form of control. Because I should be able to speak how I want. I shouldn't be like, oh, if I speak in this tone of voice or at this level, I'm gonna get my account blocked. Because then that's control, isn't it?
Of course it is.
And in China, you know, they got like, there's a lot of control over there, bro. They have their own social media, they have their own WhatsApp, they have their own TikTok. Their algorithm is different to ours. We don't see the same thing Chinese people see. They're only allowed to see positive stuff. They're not allowed to talk bad about the government. They got a different type of Twitter.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah.
Their government controls everything. But in over here, bro, it's not like that, bro. We're allowed to speak up like. That's why Instagram is more of a platform. But then, like I said, I feel like we need to migrate over to YouTube. Like we're live on YouTube now, but I feel like we need to be on the YouTube more because I feel like that's the platform where we're gonna get more people, and it's more free for us to speak and not feel afraid that we're gonna get cancelled.
Yeah, YouTube, like if you got your own original content, YouTube don't give a shit. Like it's fully because my Google, like it's fully just your thing. Like see, but you know what? Like don't think about Google. You know everyone's got big followings, yeah, and like we've got loads of supporters and Patreon. Like these men have been have been on YouTube for years, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about a 10-year deep run, and man, I got like accumulated maybe 100,000 subscribers. So like they are loyal core followers. Like Apple iPhone users, like they're not going nowhere. Cause like they saw man make the early videos, and then with them to now. So like YouTube is like a long game. You've really got to sit on it, you know. And then eventually it grows into an audience. You're like, right, now I got it. Because you wouldn't think here, but Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok have a completely separate viewing, like people who view that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
It isn't the same audience, but you would think I will migrate. So it's like, but some people will not migrate to Facebook. You told them to, because like, they just don't use that app. They're like, no, or use TikTok. Okay, cool. So it's like now I'm gonna have to transition myself to be like, right, I've just got to accept a new audience. So I'm trying to bring the old people, if they come wherever they come or not, but how do I build a new audience for this? Because this platform is moving a bit different still. So whether it's people, Russia, Germany, wherever it is, it's like some people are so set in their ways here. It's almost like Like it's an Android. I don't want an Android. Do you know what I mean? That's how online come around. I don't want an Android. I like iPhones. It's like.
But I feel like everybody is on YouTube though. Like, as in like, everybody goes into YouTube. Everybody.
No, facts.
But the thing is, you only go into YouTube for things that you like.
That's what I'm trying
Like,
to
you
say.
specifically look for things that you like.
Not random things. TikTok is like 4 hours scrolling about random shit.
Yeah.
YouTube is like Drake interview.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's it. Like there's no. I wonder what it's because
No, it's
it
not.
doesn't do that anymore. So YouTube is a very specific content related thing, yeah. So you type in what you want, you watch it. TikTok, you can scroll for bear. Instagram, you can scroll for bear. So like they're forcing you to watch things you would never normally type in. I don't know how I ended up on fucking what's it? Some woman selling crystals or something, some healing crystals. I don't know how I got on there. Man must have went into the live just out of curiosity. I was like, what the fuck is that? Now every fucking time the pure crystal videos come get your orders. I'm like, what the fuck? So the algorithms are sort of one like on something, and they're gonna throw you videos at it. YouTube don't do that. YouTube, you have it might have recommended, but you can turn it off. Recommended videos, I'm like off. I go on YouTube, I type in this, that, and it gives me that. So YouTube is very specific. People don't. That's what I'm talking about loyal supporters over years. If they don't fuck with you, you're never gonna get like no one's ever gonna tap you. Like you can pay for promotion, people still aren't coming to YouTube. Is magic, bro. It's really loyal, bro. So I think but obviously the more you support it, so obviously live events and they start getting out there, and you keep saying YouTube, eventually it's gonna be so drilled in, people are gonna start doing it. But it just takes a while to build. TikTok is like, oh, what's his name on TikTok? And instantly, like there's a lot of people that TikTok here is so big, yeah, that if someone says your name, they'll type it in immediately. It's weird. Cause it's kind of like someone saying, yo, take my Insta. Okay, I bet. Or like take my Snap. I bet. But when someone goes, yeah, take my Facebook. Yeah, huh? Even though they're all apps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like someone's just not hitting.
Man
bro.
said Facebook to me, I would think he's a
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I ain't got Facebook.
This is it. But they're all apps. So if I said you could reach me on Facebook, why am I looking at you crazy? Like you're telling me.
You know this man with big Facebook followings though.
All 20, 30,000 getting banked.
No, I'm to what, 100,000. What are you talking about?
No, I mean to low level guys, because like you need 10,000 to stream. Gifters get dough on that.
On Facebook.
Dough, bruv. I wouldn't.
Because of old people, innit?
No, I wouldn't even put my guy's name out there. But a UK comedian, yeah, who uses Facebook. I can't remember. I think someone of my follows him. Yeah, man got he streamed for an hour. My guy got 4 bills from. Because Facebook uses it, because like on Facebook, like you send stars. It's mad. You send like it's like
How do you know about this? I don't know about this.
You send like a star package. You send bare stars, bro. Facebook users are generally older though, so a lot of older women don't donate to podcasters. Enough, bro. Trust me, man. Like Facebook is an older platform. Family, friends, catching up type of across the world as well. Like my aunt who lived in Jamaica, she's on Facebook. And older people are on Facebook, so generally the user base is a lot older than TikTok. TikTok might average about 15. Facebook is like 35, 40. YouTube is about 27. It's mad. So yeah, trust me, bro. But to get 10,000 followers on Facebook is hard. But these guys have done it from the gate.
Yeah.
So like, that man got lucky because that man didn't know Facebook would blow like that. But that man just kept it. For some reason, they just kept it and never left it alone. They just kept pumping it. And one day,
Yeah, because I feel like Facebook's like it's like a cuisine, isn't it? It's like you got different cuisines.
That's what I'm
Like you
saying.
got Thai food,
Yeah.
Chinese, Japanese. Like you got different, and like some people only eat Facebook.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And then you got like our era that only eat Instagram.
Only.
And you got the younger era, and now a little bit of our era that's on TikTok. Because everybody's on TikTok now. You know what I'm saying? None people are
Exactly.
typing your name and I see all this crazy shit about you. I'm like, yeah, man, it's real talks, man.
Yeah, so it's like you're very accessible and easy to find, yeah. But so one would think, oh, like that equates to dough. No, it's fake. Like now, like clout and fame is easily achievable, but it seems like money's hard to come by. Weird. Like it's done the flip.
You got,
man.
no, but you got
it's done the flip.
No, you know why? Because people are chasing clout more than they're chasing money.
Of course.
People want clout. That's why people do crazy stuff, bro. Because they want clout more than they want money. And TikTok realized that, so they just give people views. I think the views are manipulated on TikTok. I genuinely believe it.
Yeah, but it's well known.
I looked at a video
People buy
once,
views.
bro. I looked at one of my videos. I just put it out. I logged off the app, Came back on that 2 minutes later, it said 10,000. But how? But like logically, that don't make sense. I believe 10 people saw it, but they added 100 views on each one.
Probably.
And they do that so that you become hooked. Because now you're like, wow, I've got bare views on this.
It's true.
I got more than all my websites I've combining. So now in your mind, you're equating that to money or like or fame or status, but it's not. It's just that they've manipulated the algorithm. Now YouTube's trying to do that now, but Instagram and Facebook will not do that.
No, they won't.
They're evil. You have to pay for promotion for them to put you out.
Only.
That's the only way they're giving you.
And they're making money.
They're giving a little bit of. The only way you're getting cut off Instagram and Facebook if you pay for it now. If 2 years ago the algorithm was opened, algorithm is shut off now.
Yeah.
They know it's a marketing tool and people will pay thousands of pounds to get their name out there.
But it works once you do pay though.
Not all. It works for a period that you pay for, and after that you have to.
No, it's only. But I mean, so like, let's say someone gave you an investment, yeah, because like Instagram you can buy followers, remember? So even if you buy dead burner accounts, yeah, the engagement or your numbers will make other people think, well, if this guy's got this many followers, let me follow him and see what he's about. So if he had 20,000 followers, and 5,000 of them like were burners, it's irrelevant.
Bro, but I've seen man do that and it flopped because look, a man had 100,000 followers but 200 likes. So obviously you know that's.
No, yeah, but that's like inflated number to a point that doesn't make sense. I'm saying, but something more low level like.
Yeah, but a girl might see that 100,000 and get, and this is what you might see that 100,000. But no, what's he doing? That's all fake.
But a girl will fuck you off the 100,000 followers though. A girl would just see that. A girl would just say 100K. This nigga dick. I got to ride it because he must be about something. Yeah. Don't even know you from nowhere. Like I could be working part time in Sainsbury's, yeah. Like and just on the road like moving gear, fam. But the numbers is crazy. But then, see the thing is, yeah, if you put out a lot of content, the numbers won't be questioned though. So if you drop the video every day or 2 videos every day, your numbers wouldn't be questioned. Because it would make sense, bro. This guy always puts out content.
Yeah, but then people still won't see that, bro. People still won't see that.
You reckon?
Yeah. People still question you because people just want a reason to not like you, bro.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's all gonna be a factor. But like I said, man, there's what's it? That person who got, I can't remember. Someone got outed. Well, not outed, but he got exposed. Some guy had 1 million followers. However many he bought or however many went down, whatever. But yeah, he had 1 million followers and he was broke. I'm like,
Damn.
but the fact that we reacted how anyone would react. 1 million followers, and there was some interview. I started happy. I saw some video and he was like, I get the money off that shit. Because do you know the number one way people make money on Instagram, yeah? Is you get to a certain clout level and then sponsors and companies pay you to advertise their product, or like post something. So then you know the top earner. So let's say someone like Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. If he posts something like, I don't know,
I wear these shoes.
Yeah, he'll get like anywhere from 600,000 to 1 million for that post because he's got like 250 million followers. Yeah, he's getting paid just off his numbers because they're thinking, what we're going to pay him, we'll make back tenfold. As a company investment, you think, oh, you've got 250 million followers, pay him 1 million, it's light. Because we only need X amount to turn over money. So everyone gets paid off branding and promoting other people's business, whether it's football, whether it's perfume. That's how instant influencers make their money. It comes off branding and posting other things.
I believe you can make money in any way if you just put your mind to it. It's just about building the right fan base and being consistent. Consistency always beats hard work over everything. If you're a consistent person in anything that you do and you're consistent with your message, you're consistent with what you're doing, you have nothing but to respect that person. And that's why I feel like we're the niche in the market because we've been consistent with our content for a long period of time. Like you know what our content's about. Like,
of course.
I find it funny when people come on our podcast and they're like, they act oblivious to what we talk about. What's the topic today? And I'm just looking at them thinking, bro, you need to do your research and who we are. Because the topic is going to end up where we want it to because this is what we're on. This is our vibration. Now there's different levels, there's different podcasts, and I respect all of them, and I wish nothing but success for all of them. But if you're coming on to Rare Talks,
don't expect nothing less, man.
Don't expect nothing less that we're going to have a serious talk. And it might involve women. It might do.
And women are the fucking bane to our...
But that's not our only thing that we talk about though, because we had an episode about cryptocurrency.
Motivation
101 with George. Like we've had different episodes. You know what I'm saying? We've had episodes of Young Spray talking about all kinds of things.
Everything.
Like everything. So it's not, we're not one trick ponies, but if we sit down and we do have a conversation about women, cause that's what it needs to be, then there's nothing wrong with that.
And one, speaking about women is easy. One, because it's individual experiences. So like these aren't made up situations like for man to get clout and fame. No, like man's got receipts in it. Like these are real life shit happened to man, yeah. So, secondly, man, like we're speaking our truth about things and how we felt. So if we say women do this, I cannot be wrong if I say the last 2 girls cheated on me and I say fuck that woman that cheated. I'm correct within my experience. So women saying, oh, we're not. It's like, yeah, you might not be, but they were, and because I saw them, that affected me. So I have all this freedom in the world to speak it on this thing because that's my reality. I'm not gonna walk out there and act like everything's rosy and all that stuff because I'm like, no, like all I know is this. Like this is what I'm dealing with. So it's easy to speak about things that you go through, fam. It's like, do you know what I mean? Like it's not hard, and obviously the fact that, like you said, men love women or we love women, but the view or the perception is we hate women because we say things people are scared to say. And you know what's mad? That I said to bro over there. You know what's mad? I said everything we've said or everything we do say, these are like in-house bedroom conversations or front room living room conversations.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Fam, there's girl out there, a guy out there right now dragging each other like to dirt, way worse than us. But it's just in the light setting that yard.
Yeah.
But we got the balls to come on camera and say things you're scared to say. So we look like the fucking you know, like the bad guys, and that's cool. Like man to take the title, but a girl might have a fucked up conversation at work to her friend. Blood, I bet if you check the girls' WhatsApp talking about boys, it's probably a madness.
Mad thing.
Girls' group chats go off.
What?
Girls' group chats got the
Girls'
voice
group
note.
chats
Listen,
will let you know if she's cheating, bro.
That's just the whole everything.
Bro, she'll be like, I can't believe what I done last night.
Trust
I'm
me.
such a hoe. And her friends will be like, lol, what did you do, girl? And she's like, I met this guy at work and I sucked his dick after work.
Facts.
And then she's like, I'm like, oh, the friends will be like, what are you going through, girl? Are you alright? And she'll be like, I'm going through a hard time right now. What do I do with my man? Don't tell him, he's probably cheating on you as well.
Trust me.
Remember that time when he had a girl in the bed?
Trust me.
These niggas ain't shit. And you're like, "Rah." If you ever watch the girls' group chat, bro, they send,
over.
you know, they send
Over.
videos of themselves getting
Plowed, digged out, fam, by like low cocky Winston, fam. Yeah.
and then they
fam.
make jokes about him like, oh, this guy couldn't fuck.
Fam, a girl will even send a girl. I don't know if girls send like dick pics because obviously if it's their man they might not. But a girl will send a girl will send a video in her group chat to other girls, yeah, like getting whopped, pussy ate everything, like figure, like, ooh, girl, get yours. Yeah, like girls, like you know what, yeah, women don't shame other women, you know.
No, they don't.
Women do not shame other women.
That's the mad.
They encourage it.
Yeah.
And they say, sis, love that, sis. But brother, if a guy says something whack in the group chat, be like, brother, like get that out of here, bro. Like, what's that about? Because like man moves different, innit? Another woman will encourage whole behaviour because it's almost like, I don't know what it is, yeah. It's like women want to be liberated to a point where like there's no bad action or like there's no wrongdoing or things that maybe should have consequences, yeah. And I'm like, bro, imagine sending in a group chat a girl sucking dick here in like just some dark alley behind subways, yeah. And they'll be like, well, boy, like it was kind of cute, so I understand. Still, like there's no bad words.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? But why did never one girl to be like, yo, sis, I feel you, like you know, you're young doing your thing, but them things there are a bit mad. So that's not hating. But this day and age, everybody wants to be very agreeable. Nobody wants to upset anyone, and we live in a very PC society, innit? So it's just politically correct speech. There's no like anything to go against something because like you're either anti, hating, or just bad man. You're thinking, bro, like man is ain't with that. So it's like if you're not in agreement with people these days, you're just an outcast. You're like one of them. You're thinking, raw, like, Roy, if you can't call bro out or sis out about something,
That's mad.
that's mad to me, but nothing.
But I genuinely believe that actually stems from women stick up for other women when it's convenient. So like women are out other women to us, so they'll be like, yeah, my friends are hot.
Okay, yeah, true.
And we'll be sitting there thinking, right, is that your friend, right? And you'll be like, yeah, man, she linked some guy last night. You know, she got a man, and she was like, fucking this other guy in a car.
Yeah, trust me.
And I'll be sitting there thinking, is this your friend? Like in my mind, I'm like, if this is your brethren,
doing it dirty.
Not just you're doing a dirty, but you're a hoe as well.
Of course.
Because when she said that to her, I guarantee you never said you're a hoe. Stop talking to me.
Of course not.
So you're still friends with this girl that you're claiming is a
Of
big
course.
time hoe.
Of course.
So does that mean that you condoning that behaviour? Now I'm wary. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's true.
I've got to find out, this is how you are. And you know what, yeah? I love when girls say to me, this is the best thing in the world when a girl says to me, I don't have anything, my friend.
Is it okay then?
You know why? That means one or two things.
Mm.
One or two things.
Go on.
This is what it means. It either means that all girls know that she's a hoe and she can't roll with girls anymore because they don't like her.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
Or
I'm with
number two is that she has a lot of men as male friends and she likes males more because males give her advice of how to get over men that she's sleeping with.
Probably.
Because remember, if a girl's got a male friend here and he's her best friend, trust me, there'll be a time when she's low and weak here and he might just slide it in her, bro.
He will.
And then that beat is not a real beat. So it's like
It's not.
she could
That's
go
the
back to
thing.
her man
She can.
and she just slided him the pum pum.
It's true.
And he won't block the spot because he's playing his
Of
position.
course. Yeah.
And he'll still be on the sideline.
Just waiting.
Yeah. And she'll be like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. And he's like, yeah, I know, man. But he got the pum pum anyway. That was the whole
Yeah.
goal. He didn't want to be her friend. The whole goal was to get the nani.
But she'll think that he was. You know, women are so dumb, yeah. A woman will run the boy who's her best friend, like the pussy, yeah, out of just like a low weak moment, yeah, and then generally feel bad after, and try to reconnect. And brother's thinking, yo, I've just ran your pussy, yeah, like me and you. So then at that point, if she goes, babe, it's all weird now. I want to get back to what we was. When it don't, he don't care, man, because like man's dick now gonna bounce. But she'll generally feel bad, but he won't care if the friendship like just goes to shit now. Because he's thinking, well, boy, like I was your friend for a couple years, we beat, and now you're telling me you're gonna go back to friends, but it's too weird now.
Now, do you know what's even worse about that though? That the man, he loses all trust in women.
Of
Because
course
he's
he
like,
does.
she had a man like 3 days ago,
Mhm.
and she's letting me slide it in, and she's
Okay.
telling me about it's the best and it's the biggest, and she
Okay.
loves it, and she's coming all 3-4 times, and you're thinking,
Just
what?
chat
Like,
shit.
is this what you say with your man? Like, wait a second. Like, you're bad, man. Like, you ain't even like had a week. So he's thinking, if he breaks up with this gal tomorrow, she's giving the pum pum away straight away, and that will mess up a man to the point where he'll go through life being cold.
And I see the pictures and the Matt had sent videos. I just stop and think, one of them things could easily be my girl kind of thing.
It's real. Like,
My first thought is, imagine if that was my thing. And sometimes when I know a certain bro is a slime, I don't want to see his phone because my team might be on there because man don't want to look. I don't want to.
I man looked at the phone and saw his ex or his missus on the phone getting smoked
Fam,
down.
I'm scared.
And it's like a year ago. But he's
That doesn't matter.
flipping murdering the thing,
Like
fam.
murdering.
I'm talking about murdering. And she's making a madness. Because once you hear the noise that she's making,
You're like, and your thing, and then you go home and you say, you just think
you can't beat it again.
Fam, trust me, like this Donny I know, like I won't bait him here, he's a slime fan. I swear down, man got pure sex videos, yeah. I said, bro, I don't want to see him. Because I feel like someone's gonna pop up that I know, fam. And the worst thing is, it's like probably an active thing that man might be talking to, and I'm like, I'd rather not know, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But I think, girl, like, girls are fucked though, man. I'm like, man's got 4 or 5 on the go, normal. And like, he finesses the thing so calm as well, yeah. And it's just like, but at the same time, men only like get away with what they can, or sorry, like do what they can. So if he's got 5 girls, he is the man kind of thing. Because one could just be like, nope. Like a guy's really got to put himself in position to be a point where he's got that much attraction or shit about him that he could even be doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a guy,
That's why men rate it more than women.
of course, like bro, like, swear her rating, bro. Because I know there's a lot of work, but a woman can never get. Do you really think here a woman can get a rating for stepping outside tonight on a Friday, seeing a guy in a club, bringing about fucking him, and going about her business, to be like, yeah, girls, yeah, they fuck some guy. Like, no, like girls are not gonna rate girls for doing that because they know anyone can do that. Like, girl can't catch ratings the same way a man can about things. Because if you control sex, we're like, where's the rating? Why would I rate you? I don't understand. Like, girl can leave her house now and go off license. See a guy, go, yo, come back to mine, you're cute. Fuck him and dip. So I'm trying to say, when you got that much power, there's no ratings because like you can abuse it at will, fam. You know what I mean? So a woman can fuck a high level guy, low level guy, whatever. But as a guy, if you bag a 10-10, of course man are gonna rate you because like I would love to bag a 10-2 kind of thing. With this energy, like, oh, like, you know, like I fucked him. It's like okay, cool, but like you just got fucked and that's it. There's nothing gonna come out of that.
Nothing.
And men control relationships, not women. Actually, men control. Fuck that. Men control marriage, bro. Meaning,
And that's what women want.
women have to concede to the idea
100%.
that if I want this guy to marry me, I've got to do what he says. I have to, or there is no marriage, bro. And that's why I think it comes into the argument of when, you know, women have to be submissive and cater to their man. Trust me, bro. A woman will play a position so you marry her and then slack when you do, bro. That shit happen all the time, man. But I'm like, hey, man, you know, when a woman's ready, she can go after what she wants to play a position, but I just don't think it's real more time, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, as a man, of course, it's nice having a beautiful wife and kids and having a family, but you know, it comes at a cost, man. And I don't know if modern day men are really looking to lock things down no more, because when you've got a bunch of masculine women who don't want to submit to their man, I don't even want to cook fucking meal, man. You know, like that. I don't think it's gonna be that anymore, man. I think men are out here now just thinking, I want to be single, living my life without any
Commitment.
yeah, there's no commitment. I don't want a commitment no more. Commitment's too shady. Everyone's out here fucking. No one's really real. People out of my shit. On Instagram, too heavy. Putting yourself out there. Like, man, I'm not on that no more. You know what I mean? Back in the day, a man could never see your missus' body back in the day. Now it's free, cuz. Man just jump online and like see the thing. So yeah, I definitely think now, like it's I think a lot more alphas are being created though, which I'm happy about still.
You think
Like,
so?
because of the whole feminine. Think about it, yeah. Women do not understand this, yeah, and this is something that we really need to deep, yeah. If the current modern day feminists are independent and don't need a man, and are secure, can do what men do, financially stable and confident within themselves, and men are not needed, right? All you're gonna do is every guy who maybe did like you, who you fucked him off, he's now gonna be on his shit, and he's now gonna say, okay, cool, that's what it is. So all you're gonna do is get money and fuck these hoes to a point where, you know what, if gonna move it like this, let me actually focus on what I like and things I want to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna have an effect that women are not realizing. Yeah, we don't need men. Men are like, cool. Let me get on my shit. Let me elevate myself. Let me start a business. Let me work on myself. So by the time women realize that they do need a man, you're gonna be so far gone. Yeah,
Gone.
you won't even. Who the
Gone.
fuck is that?
Gone.
Who is that? This thing trying to let me. What?
Gone.
You'll be so far gone. And women don't understand that the women and men gap is getting bigger every day, yeah? But the thing is, men are coming like this now. So now, because the feminists say we don't need a man, like we don't need men are now realizing like their worth, men are realizing that their feelings matter, like and the men are realizing that it's a in regards to a lot of men are saying, my happiness is important too. I want to start to go gym.
Yeah.
I want a better job. But man is so lost chasing skirt and investing in a woman, forget about his own likes and desires, that he's lost his way, and my man's just out here working a basic 9 to 5 dead end job, not winning more for himself. But from being told I don't need you, it's like, oh, I'm gonna make her need. I'm gonna make women need me now. Cause watch this grind.
Oh.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But women are not, bro.
That's deep.
Women are not deep in it. And I said this to some girl the other day. I said, all it's doing is making women bitter, alone, and miserable, and men powerful, strong, and able. When you dig really deep it, fam, that's the exact result. So I actually deeped it. Whoever is pushing or pushed the modern day feminist movement, yeah, is a fucking G, bro. Because
he's a demon. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying he's a G for men, because like it would seem like men aren't needed, so we're down here.
No, but feminism is created by a man.
No, but I'm saying, but it would seem to women that men are down here, we don't need them, we could do what they do. But the shift is now going like this, because more and more women are being single, unable to keep a man, they don't want a man, and they think to do it by themselves. And men are saying, fine.
You know, birth rates, kids, it's lower than the last 5 years.
Of course it is.
Because the way social media has made it seem is every woman's had an opinion on rubbish.
Yeah.
That before was looked at as a normality, now it's looked at as like a crime for a woman to have lots of children and be of one man and stick it out through the good times and the hard
It's
times.
absurd now.
She looked at as like a doormat.
In idiot.
But the girl that's liberated, having lots of sex, has a job, getting money, going out every weekend, she's looked at as like a successful woman.
And she's not.
But the thing is, yeah, success is only determined by how many lives you can actually touch. We look at her like, grandma, thank you for even having my dad so that I'm here now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's all we care about.
Facts.
There's no material possession our grandma has that we would rate. Like, oh, she had a Bentley. Like, who cares? Like, grandma, you gave birth to us. Like, give me some wisdom. Like, you know, like,
no.
or grandma took care of me or cooked a nice meal for me. It's like the things that we care about is so small. So women are thinking that they're finding happiness, but really they're finding loneliness, depression, and psychosis. And that's why more women are suffering from mental health than they ever did before in history.
Trust me.
And you'd be very rare to find a woman and she's not telling you that she's felt some sort of depression or going through something right now.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro, it's more than ever so shown to our eyes.
It's skyrocketing. Women's mental health is soaring.
And the thing is, you meet a girl and think, why is she acting so tapped? She's got mental health, bro.
I mean, like men like close to being sectioned, meds, mental health, like bipolar, on pills, just scattered. And think about it, yeah. So like, imagine this now, yeah. A woman who's suffering from mental health is telling herself, I got this, I don't need a man. She's declining every day to a point where she'll probably OD herself, bro. Because women need to have someone in the house with them, bro. Like, women need men, women actually need men so much to a point where they can convince themselves that because I don't have a man.
What do you, when we say they need a man, what do we mean by that? Like, can we be like more precise? Like, what do they need from a man? Because they're gonna say, I don't need a man. I can do this myself. I can do that myself. They're gonna say they can do everything themselves.
Just the presence and energy of a man. Do you know what? Deep down, yeah, women who say, like, I don't want a masculine man, yeah, are crying out for one. Yeah? And I'm trying to say, fam, like, just our human design of being a male, like, it's okay. It's almost like saying, like,
I understand what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I understand what you mean, because as a man, I need a woman. I don't need her for anything but just to be feminine, bro. Just to hear these other voices.
It's the voice.
I swear down to you, that's the most sexist thing in the world.
Of course it is.
Like when a woman's in her, like, she speaks like with the woman voice, like, yeah, babes, this one. I'm like, whoa, that's sexy.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I like that.
Yeah.
So if I'm a man and I like that, then imagine a woman, you come home and you got some bass in your voice.
Of course.
She's gonna be like, raw, that's
order
sexy.
and control.
I like that. Like, just the fact that your voice got a bass in it.
Just there.
I like that.
Fam, just that coming in the house, and I'm saying, but just, it's almost like women obviously kind of have the sense of, like, masculine, yeah? I'm saying a man, you know what, a man doesn't even have to talk to be masculine. He just is through the fact that he's not me. Like, he doesn't have my feminine ways. He doesn't, like, fam, so it's like, Like, have you ever looked at a woman and thought, is she feminine? You've never thought that.
Never.
Because it's not even a thing to think.
Never.
It's just, that's a woman, and I know she smells nice, got soft skin. You don't even think anything other than, that's a woman, and she's feminine. So what she can bring to me, just a woman being in the home, buying stuff for the house, and the smell of food being cooked, taking up the kids, you just need that. And so imagine me telling you I don't need none of that. You know it's cap. Of course it's cap, because I can't function alone as well as I could with the right woman beside me, yeah? So I'm trying to say, like, as a woman, bro, I swear to God, this is how tapped women are, yeah? If a woman convinces her because a stud is almost like the lost image of a male, fam.
No, but I'm saying, but a stud can never be a man because he hasn't got.
No, but the lost image of a male. So I'm trying to say, it's like a stud is the closest thing that can get to a male without him being one.
Mad.
So it's like, because you can't have two. Like, why do you think you never see two really pretty feminine girls together? Because the energy's off, bro. It's not. It can't merge like that. In life, everything is yin and yang. Everything is balanced. Blood. If you had a fucking remote, why can't you put plus and plus together? The remote ain't gonna work, innit? It's off. The moment you flip the thing and it's a minus and plus, oh okay, I get it. I bet. Yang, it mixes, innit? So a woman, the fact that women go after studs proves that they still need a form of masculine. Why are you not seeing another pretty feminine girl who speaks lies and has her girly ways? Why do you never look for that? Men look for that because they know that's the opposite of them, and it'd be very complimentary to be with me because like we're two different sides. When we come together, it's mad. Yeah, but you can't achieve the same thing. It doesn't work, bro. And the reason why I touched on that is because I was thinking about that today with my barber, and I was like, man, this is so deep, yeah. This is how emotional women are, yeah. You know how you can be around your boy's house, yeah, and this is fact. You know you can be around your boy's house, yeah. You man might start drinking. Obviously, drinking it doesn't matter. You start drinking, smoking, and like you men are lit, but you're playing FIFA, Call of Duty, like watching Menace Society, Boys Hood, and just vibe and catch a joke. And your boy might be so lit, he either passed out or be like, bro, gotta go yard. You're like, bro, like, see you next time. And that's just what it is, yeah. But why is it, yeah? I swear to God, fam. If two girls around the house that are friends or just work colleagues, whatever, you put a bottle of wine between them, yeah, and they might watch your food, yeah. They'll either end up crying about something, yeah, or like one of them, or like one of them will look at the other one and just start touching her. Like I swear to God, like then. A girl will try to fuck another girl, yeah, once they start drinking, if the setting gives that tone. I promise you, bro.
Brother, I know a story right now.
Every time. But man, you like, bro, you've never heard, bro, oh, like me and bro were talking, and then like, what the hell are you?
Never in the history of the mandem you ever heard that, bro. Never in the mandem. Bro, I don't know some
You've never heard that.
But I'm saying, I've never heard that. From the mandem, ever.
Me and bro were chilling with the bottle of Henny.
Never.
And I stuck it on, man.
Never.
You've never heard that.
Never. It don't exist.
It doesn't exist.
It don't exist. Like, you'll hear lots of shit, but you won't hear that. That's actually psycho.
You've never heard it, but
never.
You put fucking Amy and Rachel in the room with a bottle of Prosecco, and two now they just licked each other. I don't understand, bro. That energy in them, yeah, that like sort of that like desire to be touched or anything. It's just weird, fam. So I'm trying to say it shows their like, for me, it shows their nature and emotional capacity when they're doing things, acting out because they don't have something. Like, come on, bro. Like, why is it all women get cats, bro? Why is it all women get cats? Why is it all women